Some cars are just transport. They are metal boxes. They get you from your house to the office. They are boring. They are beige. Lamborghini is not one of those cars. A Lamborghini is something else entirely. It is a shout in a library. A splash of color in a black and white film. It is roaring. It is angry. It is a magnificent beast. It doesn't whisper its arrival. It announces it with thunder and fire. It's a statement. It tells the world you have arrived. In the most dramatic way possible. The story of Lamborghini begins not on a racetrack, but in a field. Ferruccio Lamborghini was a wealthy man. He made his fortune building tractors after the Second World War. His machines were good, they were strong, they were reliable. He was a proper industrialist. He owned Ferraris, several in fact, but he had a problem. He thought the clutches were rubbish, they kept breaking. So, he decided to tell Enzo Ferrari this himself. The meeting is the stuff of legend. Il Commendatore was not a man who took criticism well. Lamborghini didn't just join the party, it kicked the door down, and the car that did it was the Miura. Unveiled in 1966, it was simply breathtaking. It wasn't just a car, it was a revolution. It had a V12 engine, but crucially, it was mounted in the middle, just behind the driver. This was technology from the world of racing, put into a road car. Nobody had done that before. Then, just as the world was getting used to the Miura's sensual curves, Lamborghini did it again. But this time, they replaced beauty with pure, unadulterated shock and awe. In 1971, they showed the world a concept car that looked like it had just landed from another galaxy. It was a wedge of sharp angles and brutal lines. It had doors that went up, not out. They were called scissor doors, and they would become a Lamborghini trademark. The Countach defined the supercar for a generation. It was on every boy's bedroom wall. So what is the secret? What is the magic ingredient that makes a Lamborghini a Lamborghini? Well, it starts with the engine, specifically the V12. For decades, the heart of the flagship Lamborghini has been a 12-cylinder engine. It is, honestly, an orchestra of internal combustion. The sound it makes is not just noise. A wail, a scream, a crescendo of mechanical fury that, sends shivers down your spine. A Lamborghini is not styled, it is sculpted. Aggressive lines, sharp creases, hexagonal shapes. It looks like a stealth fighter for the road. And let's not forget those doors, the scissor doors. Utterly pointless practically, utterly brilliant theatrically. You hear the engine breathing, screaming right behind your head. It demands your full attention. For most people, a Lamborghini is not something you own. It is something you dream of. The dream of winning the lottery. The dream of a life without limits. It is the ultimate symbol of success. Seeing one glide past is a momentary escape from the ordinary. It makes you wonder, what if? A world of noise, speed, glorious absurdity. To actually own one is to live that dream, custodian of a legend. Every trip to the shops becomes an adventure. You take the long way home, you look for tunnels, drop a gear and listen to the V12. It bounces off the walls, you slow traffic and make children point. You're no longer just a driver, you are the conductor of a very loud, very fast, very yellow orchestra. Immense privilege, immense thrill. The feeling of being behind the wheel is almost indescribable. You sit low, cocooned in a cockpit that feels more like a fighter jet than a car. You press the start button, often hidden under a little red flap like a missile launch switch. The engine explodes into life behind you, the whole car vibrates with pent-up energy. You pull a paddle, engage first gear, and edge out into the world. The power is immense, almost intimidating. A gentle prod results in a violent surge of acceleration. It is addictive, it is terrifying, it is brilliant. Ultimately, Lamborghini is more than just a car company. It is a purveyor of dreams. A monument to one man's refusal to be told what he could and couldn't do. What he created was a legacy of automotive madness that has brought joy and excitement to millions. Whether you own one, have driven one, or have only seen one on a poster, the Raging Bull stands for something. It stands for power, for passion, glorious, beautiful, utterly bonkers dream of the supercar. Long may it roar.